All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Appreciate you guys waiting, holding on, and that is crazy. 9:30 tip-off time this was. And obviously with March Madness, these games, some of them they go into overtimes and they got to clean the court and everything else to clear out the audience a lot of times and stuff like that. A bunch of stuff goes into it. A lot of things go into it. I know that, but I've not seen that big of a delay in quite some time. Never since I've been calling it, that's for sure. But yeah, I was like, I could start this at like 10:15, but then I'd have to be 30 minutes of just 30 more minutes of talking, and I still got 2 days ahead of me. I said it yesterday. The way I talk, like the way I announce, not the way I talk, but the way I announce. No homo. It's a lot of throat action. So I'm trying to conserve my voice and my energy. So here we are. Probably won't have a huge crowd tonight since this game's starting at 10:45, and most of my audience is East Coast. So if you guys are like me, you're probably pretty tired. Spaghetti Jeff, I saw that you said I have Houston, Wisconsin, and Davison. By the way, let me know if the mic's good. I think it looks like everything's working. You said Houston, Wisconsin, and Davison. Who'd you pick in the Seton Hall game? Seton Hall and TCU. Ray, I know. Tyler says, Ray, I know you're a Michigan fan, but do you ever actually find yourself rooting for MSU, let alone all Big Ten? I root a lot more for MSU in basketball than I do in football. In football, my dad and I used to have a rule. My dad taught me a rule. He said, it's the rule, root for Michigan State whenever Michigan's not playing them. And I would do that. And then D'Antonio came in, and that all changed, man. I've always understood why D'Antonio was, kind of mad at Michigan and stuff, and Mike Hart and stuff like that. But he just took it a little bit too, made it too personal or whatever. And all of a sudden I've started to gain a distaste, not for Michigan State fans. I can get along with them, but for the Michigan State teams as a whole. Since then, I'm actually quite shocked that basketball isn't a little bit more it's that way with Ohio State and Michigan too. Really, maybe it's just because there's a little bit of, we do have class on these teams or whatever. There's not really too many arguments and physicality like there is Duke and North Carolina, in basketball. And I know it's not the same kind, it's not like football. It's not the same kind of rivalry it is in football, but you think there'd be a little bit more bad blood on the hardwood, but there's really not that. I can't recall many issues with arguments and stuff like that. There's jawing and stuff, but not anything serious. Wisconsin will win this game easily, says Jacob. Colgate, baby. Colgate. If the game does get out of hand, we'll probably stop it short like we did the NBA playoffs back last year, but way too often because, goodness, the NBA playoffs were terrible last year. But I don't suspect that's going to be the case. Wisconsin, a 7.5-point favorite in this one. Colgate Raiders, 23-11 on the season. They can really shoot the three ball. That's going to be the deciding factor, really. Whether or not Wisconsin can get out on the three ball against Colgate and defend it, because not a lot of Big Ten teams can shoot the three ball the way Colgate supposedly can. I have not seen Colgate play all year. I saw them play last year against Arkansas. I thought they played pretty well. I like their style. And they can shoot it. And then the other thing is Colgate's got to knock them down if they do get the open shots. I'm awake, says Colton. There you go. You can tell I've kind of lost some energy, man, after that hour and such, but it's different. It's different. I get jealous of you guys sometimes. I'm like, I'd love to be on my phone in the bed right now, just watching this instead of doing this. It's tough. It can be tough I'm trying not to whine. The worst part is mentally, like right now it's not bad, but it's mentally. I already have it in my head, man, this game's not going to be over till 12:45, 1 o'clock, somewhere around that time. And then I got to hurry up, go to sleep, and get up and set up 4 games. It's crazy. It's a lot of work. But again, I said it already. I signed myself up for this, so I ain't going to whine about it. I had Hall. All righty. Got it, Spaghetti. Yeah, that 8-9 rule of mine looks like it's going to pan out a little bit better. It started off poorly. I did a rule this year where for the 8-9 game, my first instinct, I'm not going to go with. I'm going to go with my second instinct. And so my first instinct was Memphis and North Carolina in day one, and I got both those wrong because I went with my second instinct, my backup instinct. And then today, I had Seton Hall was my first instinct, and so I took TCU, and then can't remember what the other 8-9 game was, but same concept. Same concept. As an OSU fan, I still crack up laughing when I watch the little brother press conference. Yeah, that, I thought that's another reason why I think D'Antonio took it a little too seriously, because Mike Hart was just like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be biased as a Michigan fan, but it was what it was, man. Players do that. It's kind of like it was backhanded, obviously. Not even backhanded. It was just straight rude, like disrespectful, but that's what rivalries are. All right, here we go. Colgate and Wisconsin, tip-off up and coming. TCU is winning. They are indeed. That's who I took. They're up 27-15, close to the end of the first half, so only 15 points out of Seton in the first. All right, here we go. Wisconsin ball first. Let's go, Raiders. Fadeaway shot by Davison, misses. Rebounded there by Ryan Moffitt. We're going the other way for my Colgate Raiders. The stunner. The only 14-3 upset of this tournament will happen today. Colgate starts off strong with a 2-0 lead. I think the weight also favors Colgate with that too. I think it does, Make Wisconsin a little bit more. Same concept, going to 10:45 start time. I think Milwaukee has the same start. Maybe they might be in a different time zone. I'm sure Godkong would know that if he was here, but he doesn't usually come for Wisconsin or Milwaukee streams. Miss again by Wisconsin on the other end. Colgate with the lean-in runner misses there. That was Tucker Richardson with the shot. That sounds like a frat boy if I've ever heard one. 3-point shot from Wisconsin, missed too long by Johnny Davis. Leading scorer at 19.7 points per game. He is a stud. That's another reason why I picked against Wisconsin, though. Johnny Davis is... I'm not big on Brad Davison, so Johnny Davis for me is like, if Colgate can find a way to limit him, they're in good shape. Little baby hook there, missed by Colgate. So Colgate starts off 1 for 3. Wisconsin 0 for 3. We got a 2-0 ball game, almost 2 minutes in. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Hope you're having fun so far, all throughout these first 2 days. Thanks for joining me alongside. We got 14 in the house. Smash that like button. Let's watch these Raiders take care of business. 3-point shot. Miss. Dang it. Come on, Colgate. Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball on OnTap Sports is sponsored by Geico. You can save even more by let me start this over. Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball on OnTap Sports is covered. I'm messing this up. I'm so mad at myself. I blame it on the late night. Last try, Ray. Third time's the charm. Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball on OnTap Sports is sponsored by Geico. You can save even more by bundling home and car insurance and buy the GMC Hummer EV SUV. Reserve yours while they last. I just learned today that if I'm going to ever do a sponsorship in the future, I'm going to have to read it beforehand. 2-2 ball game as Wisconsin scored a bucket just now. Colgate now back in their man down in the paint. Good position up against the board. Nothing doing, though. Missed by Keegan Records. Colgate's had some good looks, but they are not connecting early on. We're almost 3 minutes in. We're tied at 2. Good switch around there. And Wisconsin with the open 3-ball. No dice for Tyler Wahl. Colgate back with it. What you going to do if it's overtime? God, don't you wish that on me. Don't you wish that on me. Lean in runner in the paint. Another good look. This time it's a hit for Ryan Moffitt. Actually, that was Nelly Cummings on the make. 14.5 points per game leads the team for the Colgate Raiders. I'm here all week. There you go, Colton. My man. Appreciate you, bro. I'll be here if work allows me. For the rest of our lives, Ray, I will be here every time. My man, Tyler. Commitment. I love it. Ray, no need to apologize about the late start. Just tell the 7 people listening to you at ate a chalupa and gulped a Modelo Especial 20 ounce. I love me some Modelo can. And now you have Montezuma's Revenge. Hit the sack at halftime. I like this Colgate game. If I'm good to go, I think I'll be able to cover it. No problem. I'm just a little worried about tomorrow. Little worried because there's no breaks in the action tomorrow, really. I'm going 4 straight games, basically. Small, little, teeny, tiny breaks. TCU up 28-21 in that game over Seton Hall. UAB still trying to climb in there. They're down 9 to Houston. Michigan State, Davison just started the second half. 18 minutes left, 36-34 State. Nice pass to inside by Cummings. Gets it inside to Keegan Records. He jams it home. 6-2 start for Colgate. 3 for 7 from the field are the Raiders. Badgers shooting 1 for 6. On the drive, Wisconsin, Tyler Wahl. Good take there, but it rattles out. We're going the other way with it. Another great pass. Records. Oh, man. Another blown opportunity by Colgate. This game very easily could be 12-2. They've missed some easy ones. He had position there on that one, and he shoots it right up and he gets stuck into the rim. That was weird. All right. We're at the first commercial break. 6-2 Colgate. That is the tough thing about rooting for some of these underdogs, man. Like, like right now, if Wisconsin started like this against a good team, it'd be 12-2, no problem. Got that one. Just like Guide Kong, I never come to Michigan games. Yeah, I can understand why. Guide Kong's true on that too. He does not. He will not do it. Better games to broadcast Saturday. Yeah, good ones tomorrow. Baylor, North Carolina, Creighton, Kansas. I think one of those. I got a feeling that one of those is going to be bad. One of those is going to be good. And I don't really know which one. You know, most people probably think Baylor and North Carolina is going to be good, and Creighton, Kansas is not. I might think it might go the other way around. March Madness, baby. But yeah, Baylor, North Carolina, Creighton, Kansas, Michigan, Tennessee, and we'll close the night with St. Mary's, UCLA. Don't even try to ask me after UCLA and St. Mary's if I'll do Memphis and Gonzaga. That game don't start till 9:40 and apparently can start till 10:45, and I got church the next day. So I'm going to get some sleep tomorrow a little bit more. Indeed. Next weekend, work won't really allow me to be here too much. I'll be watching the replays, though. All good, Tyler. I understand that, my friend. USAA better than Geico. I agree. I have USAA. My dad was in the Navy for 20 years. State Farm over USAA and Geico. I disagree. I love USAA. Customer service is great. I'll say this. I haven't had to deal with a claim with them yet, so I'll be the decider then. But I can tell you this. I worked in insurance. I was a claims adjuster, and then I was a total loss adjuster. And USAA did good work. A lot of times you have to work in claims with other companies of the other driver or whatever, and they were always good about getting the paperwork to me and stuff like that. State Farm, very good too. Progressive and Geico, not so much. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even see that question, Tyler. Yeah. I worked for a company called Canal Insurance, which is one of the larger commercial insurance companies in the nation for like tractor trailers and buses and taxis and stuff. So, yeah, I like USAA the most. USAA, State Farm, what's Allstate, then Geico, then Progressive. Love it, Ray. My man Christian, appreciate you, brother. My phone feels like it's going to blow up, LOL. Wait, what's that mean? Like, is it hot? Colton is going to be here all week, hoping for a second chance for another audition. Sorry, Charlie, no mulligan. Second chance at On Tap Sports. No, we'll probably have Colton on tomorrow. Al is right. Laugh out loud. I'll probably will have to miss most, if all, games Sunday with work too. That might be a good time to miss, Tyler. If it's anything like last year, I remember on Saturday last year, after Saturday's games were over, and because like I said, when I turned that computer off at night, when the last stream's over, I go, whew, like I really, it's an accomplishment, man. It's crazy. It's really not like regular work. Obviously I've worked other jobs and stuff. And like, when you do an all day like this or whatever, and you're exerting so much energy, so you lose a lot. Triple ball hit, bang! Colgate up 9-2. And I remember, I'm like, cool, man. I've done 3/4 of the way. I'm good to go. And I've done pretty good, And then Sunday, I just hit a brick wall. I remember I tried my best to be as excitable as possible, but I remember struggling, and I don't foresee it being any different this year. Turnover by Wisconsin. They have 2 today. Colgate with 0. And it's starting off just like I said, baby. The Colgate Raiders putting on a tear. Gonzaga versus Memphis. Yeah, not covering that one tomorrow. Not covering that one because that don't start till 9:40, and I will have already done 4 games by then. Good to see you again, Anna. Yo, what up, all top? Doing pretty well in our pick'em this in the tournament challenge, my friend. Good take there by Cummings, but even better block by Tyler Wahl. Goes out of bounds. Colgate retains possession. The general car insurance, it will worry whoever you hit. Yeah, I've never dealt with them yet. Big Ten starts slow, I guess. Iowa couldn't hack it. Rutgers forced 2 overtimes. Good point there, Dependent. Your bracket is doing a complete, and Michigan started off slow. That is true. Your bracket is doing a complete 180 from yesterday. Yeah. I'm undefeated today. It's crazy. It bothers me that I got off to such a rough start, 7-9. I think this is going to be the best single day I've ever had in an opening round. But I think yesterday was the worst single day I've ever had in an opening round. So that's crazy to me. I've been filling out brackets for a long time. I can't recall a worse day than 7-9 in the first round, even when there were a bunch of upsets. I'm actually usually really good in the first round, which today would be this weekend won't be any different. I mean, even if I lose 2 tonight, I'll be 21-11. That's not bad for opening round. I'd take that. 3-point shot. His time was running out. No good, but Colgate gets the lucky bounce. They'll get another possession here. Cummings with a second chance and does not make Wisconsin pay. He misses. If he'd hit that would have made it 12-2. But ifs, ands, buts, and all that good stuff. Inside, no hoop and harm, but he will go to the line. That is Chris Vaught. 2.8 points per game for the Wisconsin Badgers. They're officially no more perfect brackets. Shocker, shocker. Thanks, Joker. Ray says one of them is going to be bad and one of them is going to be good. Sounds like my wife and my mistress, respectively. I have USAA too, says Al. I love it, USAA. They're always so nice whenever I have to change something or whatever. Missed free throw there. Remains 9-2. We are talking insurance. That's actually something I love on this channel. I've had people come in that don't know much about the channel and they get pissed off that we're talking all this nonsense and stuff. And I don't like for us to go on too big of tangents about stupid stuff, but Phil used to get on to me all the time. We would have like a post-stream, like another miss on the free throw. We'd have like a post-stream powwow or whatever and talk about how we did and stuff. And he hated it. He wanted to talk nothing but the game or whatever. And I just disagree with that. I think if that's what people want, they would just watch this on the most people have cable, despite what the comments that come in sometimes. Still 9-2, but most people want to talk other stuff and just chill and hang out with the community, in my opinion. They want a little bit of both. 9-4, make basket there by Ben Carlson. Badgers down 5. Starting 2 for 10. Colgate's had 14 opportunities. They've only made 4, so neither team shooting exceptionally well. Almost getting closer to halfway through this first half. Backing down his man. Great possession for Colgate, but another point-blank miss. Colgate, a lot of missed close opportunities. Bang, says Colton, indeed, earlier. Auto owners, indeed. Ray's brick wall over Pink Floyd's brick wall. I get the joke. Another back down post move by Tyler Wahl, and he's up and in. 9-6. He came to play today. Rest of Wisconsin, not so much. Dependent, rewind the stream 5 minutes, and Ray will educate you with a lecture, Insurance 101. Yes, sir. Then come back and let me know what you learned. 3-point shot. No, not good. Wisconsin going the other way. Colgate going cold right now. Colgate. 12-minute mark. Wisconsin with the rock. They're going to back their man down again. Another try with the left this time. It's up and in, and Badgers on a 6-0 run here after a 9-2 start. Cummings now. No timeout called by Colgate. See if that pays off. No, most people will call a timeout in this instance. Then they're going to wait till the first media timeout. Fade away, and that's up and in. 11-8. Nice shot there by the Raiders. That was Oliver Lynch Daniels. What a name. 11-8 is your score. 11:23 remaining here. Brad Davison, the dirtiest player in the Big Ten. with the drive and right-hand layup up and in. 11-10. We got a good ball game here early on. What was first, Colgate University or Colgate Toothpaste? I'm going to go Toothpaste. Please let me know that answer. That actually is a really good question. I could potentially be 26-6. That's really good, all top. Congrats, my brother. Another made basket there. That's Cummings. He has 9 points on the day, 4 for 9. He's 9 of the 13 points for the Raiders. Foul there, and there is the first media timeout. We'll go to commercial break with 10:46 remaining in the first half. 13-10. My Colgate Raiders with the lead. MSU versus Davison is a great game to watch. Yeah, I think I'll probably climb on over to another game, especially during halftime here, because some of those games might be getting closer to the end come halftime. Let me see where that game is actually at. 13:53 left in that one. Yeah, so that'll be right on cue pretty much. I really want UAB to make a little bit of a comeback, kind of make it interesting. Because right now, outside of them, if all games ended right now, I'd have one loss today, 15-1. I was thinking earlier before I started the stream, I was like, watch me win every game and then lose. I've been talking about Colgate all day. I'll lose the Colgate game. I'm tied with you for 16th place. Ray, looks like this Colgate game will break that tie. There you go, baby. Colgate. I don't know. There's got to be some other differences between us, Joker, right? Because I got Michigan State, UAB, and TCU. How are the Badgers losing? Pretty good defensive start for Colgate. Both teams not shooting well. I love this channel because of the tangents. Yeah, I think it's great. Thank you, Dependent. I appreciate that. Ray's a great host. Thank you, my friend. I think the tangents are good. I think it's a good community thing. I come to this channel for the peacock impersonations. No, what? I just did a rooster before that. Ray, if you want more people, I can never hope. I can help but wonder what the people above me and below me think. Hey, Ray, if you want more people to find your channel, have you thought about making one day strictly for videos and setting them to release on certain days? Just a thought. Yeah, I've done everything, Tyler. I've done all kinds of like scheduled videos and stuff. I have a good mix of different types of things. I've tried a lot of different things. It's just, I don't think anybody can be too sad about 9,000 subscribers almost. That's not bad. I've only been doing this for a year and a half. And really, there's been plenty of times where I haven't done, I've been doing it for a year and a half. And really, like last year, outside of the NBA playoffs, we didn't do really anything during the summer and stuff. And I'm probably going to do the same thing this year. Not much over the summer and stuff. I think it's going to be a lot like, I know this isn't what you guys want, but I think it's going to be a lot like, I'm sure a lot of you guys watch College Football Nerds. I think it'll be a lot like them where I kind of go on a hiatus or whatever every now and then. I used to make sure I didn't do that because I was like, no, that's how you end up your channel dying or whatever and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just don't have anything to talk about during the summer and stuff. Like I in a way, I kind of wish I got into like trades and free agency and stuff like that the way some people do, but I don't. I just don't, and so I can't fake like I'm interested in that. It is interesting. It's just I'm not interested in making a video about it, So I'm not, and some people do. Some people make videos because they do like that stuff, and it is easy a video to make. All you have to do is give your opinion. But I think I'd rather just like, especially now when I need money on this Amazon venture. That's time better utilized doing that. Trying to be smart about this stuff and trying to play the long game, not the quick burn myself out game. Missed shot there by Wisconsin. We're going the other way with it. Which games are you doing tomorrow, Ray? Sorry if you said and I didn't hear. You're good, Joker, because I've got to memorize so I can say them quickly now. In the paint, another bunny miss there by Colgate, man. They should have so many more points. They are missing some easy shots. I mean, it wasn't terrible defense, but he should have made that. Starting the day with Baylor, North Carolina, Joker, and then another missed shot. Colgate gets the rebound. Baylor, North Carolina, Creighton, Kansas, Michigan, Tennessee, and we'll close the day with UCLA and St. Mary's. We may be late to some of those streams because those are like pretty much time-wise. They're back-to-back. So I got to eat at some point. So I'll have to figure out what stream I'm going to start late. Colgate made a bucket. Johnny Davis came on the other end, and he also made a bucket. his first points of the game. It's 15-12, Colgate. Big Ten Player of the Year just now hit that shot. And JD, another makeable shot there by Cummings. He misses, and it's 15-12. Three-point shot. Bang! We're all knotted up. Johnny Davis saw the ball go in the bucket, and he hits 2 in a row now. We'll watch whatever, whenever, but I just thought maybe that would help. My man. How long have you been saved, Ray? I always forget to ask. I was saved when I don't know the actual year. Some people know that stuff. I was saved, like officially saved in middle school. So it'd be like 7th grade. So it'd been around like, I can't even do this math right now. Probably about 1999 or so. Somewhere around that time. I've also kind of like with my associate pastor, I've gotten like quote unquote resaved years ago. Just kind of like, I was pretty sure I got saved when I was younger, but just to kind of make sure that I, that my heart was in the right place, I kind of did it again. Fingers crossed for a Wisconsin win. I had LSU winning and just lost a bunch of points in my bracket. Nah, no Wisconsin. We're going Colgate, baby. Strip ball there, and it's going to go back to the Badgers after Johnny Davis got the steal. I'm convinced that Ray holds an Amex Platinum card. Not true. I wish I had a credit card right now. I don't. I'd get in big credit card debt. Damn, they playing late. Yeah, game didn't start till 10:45. Goated. It was supposed to start at 9:30. Good ball movement by Wisconsin here. 8:18 left in the first half. It's 15-all. Wisconsin's done a great job after the 9-2 deficit early on. Colgate gets a reach-in foul called. Ray, what some sportcasters don't realize is you don't have to analyze what the viewer can see with his own naked eyes. We are not all adults like Dedra. TV is a visual medium. Good point there. Good point. That is interesting that it got like that in terms of announcing. Up and in, 17-15, Wisconsin with the lead. First lead of the game for them. Come on, Colgate. Like I said, Colgate's missed a lot of makeable shots. I like the looks they're getting. Good ball movement. Really good defense by Wisconsin on this possession, though. 11 on the shot clock now. People do this a lot. When they get down to like 11 on the shot clock or whatever, and they get tired of running that set, a lot of times that's as far into the play as they have. And what happens is the player dribbles around and, looks for the shot and like waste 10 seconds, basically. I think you have to have a set after a set or whatever and keep passing the ball around until you can find an open man. Nonetheless, another make there by Wisconsin, and it's 19-15. And Cummings comes on the other side of the court and says, bang! Never mind that I said Cummings comes, okay? Forget I said that. If it's still on, I bet we watch MSU Davison at halftime. Yeah, more than likely, and I think it will be on. 9:27 left in that, so it is behind. So we should be good. Missed there by Johnny Davis. We're going the other way. Davison looking to get the lead back. Colgate toothpaste is older by 13 years, 1806 to 1819. There you go. I got that right. 1806 and 1819. Wow. Goodness. Up and in for Colgate. They take the lead. 1 point. My stream is at 9:6, says dependent. Oh. Your stream, like the game you're watching, you're not going to see this till later, but dependent, you need to, if you're watching me, then you need to, I hope dependent means he's like the stream he's watching. Because if you're watching me, you need to just fast forward or get out of the stream and come back. Only 2 people have perfect brackets in the ESPN app challenge, laugh out loud. I heard 0. I'm just waiting for my bracket to fall apart, LOL. Yeah, that happens usually in the next round or the Sweet 16. That's usually when most people lose their guys. I've already lost Kentucky, though. Final 4 team. Looks like we're going to commercial break. It's 20-19. I have Davison, UAB, and TCU, says Joker. All right, so we agree on most things except for Davison and Michigan State. Interesting. Good calls there, Joker. 15-1 today, Ray, but did you do a $2 parlay card in Vegas? Probably should have. I'm too scared to bet. college basketball, that's probably the only sport I would feel comfortable betting. I know I was 7-9 yesterday, but it's definitely the sport I'm best at. Football, I'm okay at. I don't know. I always think I'm pretty good at betting, and then when I actually do bets, I suck. So it's like you almost overthink it. Hall on MSU is hurt. He came down hard on his butt back. I hate to hear that. I don't like injuries no matter what the team is. Sorry I missed who you have in the Final Four. And I have Kentucky, who's already out, Gonzaga, Villanova, and Auburn. So everybody's in shape except for Kentucky there. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put some more chapstick on. Side note here, this is not sponsored, but if you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard of O'Keefe's crack cans. So last year I got because we're at a commercial break right now. Last year I got cracked hands for the first time in my life. I'm almost 35, and these hands were they were cold and they were cracked on my knuckles and stuff, and they didn't hurt that bad. It was just kind of like they were starting to bleed on my knuckles and stuff, and I didn't look good. And so I had to hear about O'Keefe's working hand creams, and it worked right away. And then somebody told me, have you ever used O'Keefe's lip balm or whatever? Because they noticed that I used a lot of Carmex, and I complained because I said, Carmex, I think they make their I said this to this girl. I said to this woman, I said, I think Carmex makes their chapstick stuff like good enough to where it works and feels good when you put it on, but bad enough to where you have to buy a lot of different Carmex because you have to, put it on a lot throughout the day. And she said, yeah, that'll change if you ever get O'Keefe's lip balm. And I didn't know that O'Keefe's made a lip balm. So I got this, and this is my first day using it. So yesterday for Carmex, I had to put it on I put Carmex on yesterday during the streams probably 10 times. And now today, this is only my second time putting it on this O'Keefe's. So it's a lot better. And yes, I put a lot on. I've always had a bad habit of, I get chapped lips a lot, man. I don't know why. But yeah, there's my endorsement. All right, let's do some rapid fire here while I'm calling the game. All it takes is one or two videos to find their way into the algorithm. I think that's what's going to happen. I've always thought that's what's going to happen. I think, especially once I get Amazon figured out and I don't have to do DoorDash anymore, I think I'll be able to put a little bit more time into it during the football season. And I think eventually as the crowd gets bigger and bigger, I'm just in no hurry. That's the difference. I know I could work nonstop like Tom Grossi does and probably create quite the channel. When Tom Grossi quit his job and did YouTube full time, he had 37,000 subscribers. So I'm far from that, but not too incredibly far. And now he's up to 260 or something, 290, I think it is actually. So I know if I worked my butt off, I could get there, but I'm more of a patience kind of guy and lazier than Tom Grossi, I guess. Colgate toothpaste is from the early 1800s. Didn't know. That is awesome. MSU up for 4. Come on, Davison, says Jack. 1-point game. Let's go, Davison. Yeah, that one's good. Davison now up 3 with 8:43 remaining. Colgate with the 3-point field goal just now. Bang! Up and in. 23-20 is your score. Colgate with the lead. 5:13 remaining. 3-point to tie. It's up and in. Bang! Wisconsin hits. This is a good game, man. Good game, as predicted. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put my prediction. So I was 5-1 against the spread, but I just now lost the spread. So I'm 5-2 against the spread, and I'm 5-2 straight up. And my guess here was Colgate. I had Colgate winning straight up. So we got Colgate with 64, Wisconsin 63. Bada bing, bada boom. MSU guy just completely bricked a dunk. Didn't get high enough. Hit the rim. That sucks. I need MSU to win. Missed there. Another close range miss for Colgate. 26-23 is your score. Right, you want more viewers? Try a wet t-shirt competition, hire 64 co-eds, and have a knockout bracket like March Madness. Yeah. When I was with my wife, I wanted her to be on the channel. I said that would help. Women always help. 3-point shot. Miss. 2 misses there. And Colgate does get the rebound. They'll try to run it here, push it. And bad pass. Terrible pass. Out of control. Wisconsin ball. I had Davison. If Wisconsin, Davison, Seton Hall, Houston win, I will be 24 out of 32 for first round and 13 out of 16 Sweet 16 possible. That's a tall ask, though. That's a tall ask. TCU's winning over Seton Hall, and yeah, that's a tall ask. That's a lot of wins you need there. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how we close out here. These 4 games are, well, most of them are down to the wire, right? Except for Houston and UAB. I would come to that live stream out. If Colgate wins, Auburn might have the easiest road to the Elite 8. Yeah. I actually have, because I have Colgate in the Sweet 16 playing Auburn, but I got Auburn winning that one. Davison up by 1. Davison 7-0 run, timeout Spartans. Thank you, Zuching. The points going up every round makes sense because every round totals 320 points. Correct, Tyler. Being Italian, I was saved after birth, baptism. Davison wants it more, says Jack. Go Davison, Wisconsin, says Dependent. Come on, Toothpaste, says Goated. Yeah, I like that. Go Davison, Wisconsin. Come on. Go Michigan State and Colgate. So we're on opposite ends there, Jack. Dependent smiling. I'm so old, I remember college basketball before the shot clock. Look up Dean Smith and his 4 corners offense stalling. That's always been wild to me to think. That wasn't even that long ago, you know? What was it, 1980? For the three-point line, it was 84 or something like that? Like, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, Al. I could be wrong on this, but when Michael Jordan hit the game-winning shot, what ended up being the game-winning shot against Georgetown, that there wasn't a three-pointer back then, was there? Houston is up 65-51. Yeah, they're up big. I think that's going to be the first loss of my day. I had Kentucky in my Final Four also, Ray, but I still have Texas Tech and Kansas and Arizona. There you go. So we both have 3 out of 4 left. Oh, man, this is a good game. Yeah, I like this game for sure. I don't watch enough of other conferences to be super good at the pick'em stuff. You know, I really didn't watch a lot of as much college basketball as I usually do, Garrett. I watched a lot, but I just kind of had it on in the background while I was working a lot of times. Ray, your stream is ahead of what I'm watching on TV is what I should have said. Oh, okay, gotcha. What you want to do in that scenario is pause me. My stream's ahead. Yeah, pause me and try to time it out. I do it all the time for other people's streams when I'm watching. You just pause me and try to like basically when you hear what I said last, if I say 3-point attempt made by Colgate, then you would pause it right there and then basically right around that same time, once you see it on the TV, then you press play on my stream. Wisconsin has no team fouls. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it's really not that hard. Wisconsin has no team fouls. They make more free throws than their opponents attempt every year as if they're an athletic team. God Kong trivia, cavemen chewed on sticks to clean teeth. Yes, dumb millennials, no Colgate in those days. I used to only make 2 brackets, one legit and one OSU as natty champs. I used to get made fun of for it. The 2's not that bad. I'm talking people that make 4 or 5. That's a little overkill. Jack says, LOL. O'Keefe's working hands I hear on the radio all the time. Their lip balm is legit. Yeah. I just now got the lip balm, man, and it is awesome. Real cool feeling or whatever that just kind of stays with you. I'm happy with it. $5 for 2. So it's a lot of money, but most of the time, if you spend money, it means it works. All the games are blowouts, really, except for this one in Davison, Michigan State. How do your lips get chapped inside your house? Mine only ever get chapped outside the cold. I have a bad habit of doing this a lot, where I kind of bring my lips in or whatever. My dad used to hate it. Growing up, he used to complain about it all the time because my lips were always chapped. And I'm like, I don't know why you would get so upset about it. I'm like, it's my lips. I'm the one going through the pain. And he would be mad because I'd pick at it. All right, Wisconsin down 26-23, 3:21 remaining here. Davison shoots, misses, rebound, and up and in with the left. Nice take there by Ben Carlson. I just had a random Ethan Happ stop. He thought he played for Wisconsin last year, I believe. I was trying to think of where he went. I don't know if I'm sure he didn't go pro. He wasn't really that he was good for Wisconsin, but not a pro kind of caliber. Could be wrong. Maybe he's in the pros. Davison playing very disciplined, only 7 fouls after 30 minutes, only 2 in second half. That's good. I wouldn't expect anything less. They're usually a pretty disciplined team like that. I'm back, and I'm not proud of what's happening right now. Told you, baby. Colgate up 1, 26-25. On the drive, runner in the lane, another very makeable opportunity that by Colgate missed. That was Tucker Richardson on the attempt. MSU can't hit a bucket. Yeah, they've been struggling. I've been watching that score on my screen, and it's like they've not been going anywhere with it. Simple, the house is cold. Go Davison, says Jack. Fun. 3-point shot by Johnny Davis. Bang! It's up and in. Also in Michigan State, there was a 3-pointer made, so it's 56 all there. 28-26 in this one. Johnny Davis with 8 points on 3 of 11 shooting. Colgate now with it. This is Ryan Moffitt on the drive. Dishes it out. Cross-court pass. Pump fake. Richardson. Nice pass, but finds his man down low up against Johnny Davis. 6 to shoot. They pass it back out. I don't know, man. I thought he had pretty good position. Missed 3 ball there, and Davison will corral the rebound, but he steps out of bounds. So Colgate will get the ball back. Funny how we go from slow, bad game, OSU Loyola, to start to a great, fast-paced, looks to be high-scoring game, Colgate, Wisconsin. I don't know about high scoring in this one. It's still pretty low scoring, but it definitely feels faster paced. It'll be in the 60s or so. It's on pace for like the 60s. That's good. That's high. That's relatively high scoring, but not that high scoring. Michigan State now takes the lead, 59-56. Looks like they hit back-to-back threes. Missed 3 ball there by Colgate. Short ironed it. Colgate 4 for 12 behind the arc. Wisconsin 3 for 9. Davison now with it. Wisconsin gaining momentum as time goes by, but good defense there out of Colgate. Down 2, they get the ball back. 1:32 remaining in this half. Pump fake there. Drive, dish out. Another pump fake. I like the way Colgate plays with all the pump fakes and everything. Good fundamental basketball. I'm a big fan of pump fakes, man. I really think college players especially should use it more. I know who was it that used to talk about a pump fake all the time was it, during the broadcast. I agreed with them. Okay, got the game on the TV, and you are on the other one. Nice, Colton. Appreciate you, my man. Wisconsin 65-60. Not bad. Not bad. Showtime, how do you feel about Urban coming back to OSU? I love how didn't Urban get like something about NIL position or whatever. I love how he's the NIL guy. Like, oh, man. That makes no sense. Davison is much better than Colorado State. I might agree with that a little bit. Maybe Michigan just made Colorado State look bad. Missed shot there by Colgate. Wisconsin on the possession now. Thinking about taking a 3. They do not. They work it inside instead with 45 seconds remaining here in this first half. 9 on the shot clock. Good defense out of Colgate. Man, I love the defense Colgate plays. They corral it, man. But on offense, they're struggling. 418 scoring drought here. Otherwise, they'd be playing really well against Wisconsin, but have not scored in almost 5 minutes. I need Wisconsin to win for my bracket, but being a diehard Gopher fan, it won't hurt that much. Thanks, Jack. Sorry, can't talk much. I'm a bit under the weather. Hi, Christina. Good to see you, my friend. Cummings on the drive. Tries to pass it inside to kick ball on Wisconsin. There's only 1 second on the shot clock. Does that add time to the shot clock? I can't remember. It's got to, right? They can't keep it at 1 to shoot for a kick ball out of Wisconsin. Hepburn kicked the ball. No, my bracket's good. I want to keep it that way, says All Top. Well, too bad MSU may be going down here. We're about to get to that game here in just a second. 3-point line in college was added in 1986, NBA 1979. Okay. That's crazy, man. Ray, thanks for that. Tyler's been giving some good nuggets today, man. Ray, should I tell the porn producers and directors in the San Fernando Valley Tarzana to use O'Keefe's for cracked lips? I think you should. Ray, favorite animal? I'm going to go with a cheetah. Like, in terms of, like, my favorite, what I think is the coolest animal. Growing up, I was a big turtle guy because I hate reptiles, but I like the Ninja Turtles a lot. I liked monkeys growing up, but cheetah's my favorite in terms of what I think is the coolest animal. My favorite actual animal in terms of like Dog. I'll just keep it simple. Dog. I love dogs, but this dog sheds a lot. Ray, favorite food? That would be. I got a lot. This changes all the time, but if you had to, if you told me right now, I have to pick. No questions asked. Like a last meal kind of thing. I think my favorite. My mom makes these nachos. I've said it before on a stream, but she makes these nachos. It's pretty simple. She uses Doritos nacho cheese, the nacho cheese Dorito chips, and then she uses that Frito-Lay cheese, and then she melts that, puts it on there or whatever. She puts hamburger meat and sour cream and chives and stuff like that, and those are delicious. I'd probably pick that if I had one last meal. She also does like a thing called My Stuff that's like hamburger meat with bean and bacon soup and cheddar cheese and stuff, and it's delicious too. So my mom's recipes. She's actually not that good of a cook, but those two things specifically are good. And then lasagna, you can never go wrong with lasagna. Steak, obviously, rare. How's everybody get their steak cooked? That's what I wanted. Mine is rare as possible. I'm that guy. Like, I want this thing cooked to where it's legal, but rare. 56-53, Davison. Michigan State's got the lead now. We're about to go to that one just a second. Toothpaste brand beating my Badgers. Like, what the hell? College shot clock began 85-86. That should have been that. I can't speak for back then, but that should have been changed way quicker than that. Who wants to watch somebody hold a ball around? That's stupid. Ethan Happ currently plays for MHP Reason Ludwigsburg, drafted in 2019. I'm assuming that's what? Germany, maybe? I don't know. 59-56 MSU by 3. 5:07 left, MSU by 3. Darn it. So yes, Ray, when Jordan hit the jumper versus Georgetown, there was no shot clock. Yep, figured as much because that was 84, I believe. Or 83, maybe. Yeah, 83, I think, because Jordan was drafted. No, it was 80. No, that was actually Jordan's freshman year, right? So that was actually like 82 or something like that. I don't know. Don't worry, they clowned UK for getting beat by a Peacock. Pah! Bang from MSU. Damn it, says Jack. I'm 7-1 in games decided by 5 or less. As long as MSU can at least keep it close, I have a good feeling. There you go. I couldn't keep up with a stat like that. Up and in for Colgate. We got a tie ball game. That was Cummings on the make. And that will end the first half. Yeah, the only game I'm for sure going to lose, TCU up 20 on Seton Hall. The only game I'm for sure going to lose is UAB. They're getting spanked. Bob Knight, king of pump fakes. Yeah, Bob Knight. That's what I was thinking about. All right, I'm at the Michigan State game, but it is at a commercial right now. Yo, I'm yelling at my team, happy though, but my wife looking at me like, what did I marry? What up, Fernando? Your boy's going to get it done. I'm telling you, you're going to get it done. They're about 11 minutes from where I'm at, Fernando. So if you want, I can pause the stream, go over there and yell at them myself, or I can actually put you on the phone and you can tell them. What's on tap? Says Bo Cephas. There you go. On tap for tomorrow. Yeah, no, I don't have a drink right now. That's for sure. I got to stay sober if I'm going to do 16 games in 4 days. But on tap for tomorrow, Baylor, North Carolina, Creighton, Kansas, Michigan, Tennessee, and we'll close the night out with St. Mary's and UCLA. Dakic played for Knight, and he preaches the pump fake. You know what? Now that you say that, he's the one I'm thinking of. And Bob Knight's the one that taught it. Correct. No, not Cheetos. Sir Nando, I feel you on that, sir. LOL, says Colin. Cheetos, regular Flamin' Hot. I don't like Cheetos. I'm not a Cheetos person. I'll eat it. I'll eat them. I don't like the Flamin' Hot ones, though. I'll eat regular Cheetos, but I don't love them, man. They're too cheesy. They get me too messy. I'm watching Davison game. It's a good one. Yep, we're on it now, Sarah. Good to see you again, Sarah. MSU only up by 3 now. They're up by 4 on the screen I'm watching on. 3:01 left in the second half. Emperor Penguin. Bang, bang, bang. MSU and Davison banging it up. Medium rare. That's not bad. Not bad. Go Davison, says Dependent. Well done. Ugh. Jay Sanders, do you even like steak? Well done's the worst. Respectfully. Medium rare. Dope. I like that. Hi, my friend. What up, Salvador? Free throw made by Michigan State. Davidson with the rock now. Michigan State up by 5. 2:53 remaining. Working around with 19 on the shot clock. Corner 3 ball, airballed, but Davison does get their own rebound. Then rejected. Michigan State gathers it around, and we got 2:40 left. Sparty ball. Good to see you, Salvador. Medium rare for me. Not bad, Colton. I like it. Medium for steak. I can deal with medium. Anything past medium's where I stop. Slow cooked and tender. There you go. Medium for me. I'll take it. Medium for steak. Medium, but everybody likes the steak question. Good deal. Medium, but mainly medium well rare. Saw this joke. It said to do you argue with people who get rare steak? Can't they still chewing? I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. Oh, you can't. They're still chewing. Oh, that's funny. I think I don't know why I like it so. It's just so much juicier, and I loved it. I love it that way. My favorite type of steak is probably I like ribeyes. I like New York strips. Those are my favorite. Jordan hitting jump shot March 1982 versus Georgetown. Thanks, Al. Appreciate that. Have you had deer burgers? I have, Ran. Like them. I like them a lot. 64-59, state ball. Reach-in foul on Davison. Michigan State is not in the bonus yet. Wish you would sneak some actual TV time in here. Could you please? No, I cannot. I don't have cable. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I can't even watch the damn game. Love how loud. Sneak some plays on here for me, bro. Please. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Worked hard to get 9,000 subscribers. Randy, I had deer chili. Really good. Yeah, deer chili's delicious. We're at halftime in the Wisconsin game, 28-28. This Michigan State game is 64-59. Spartans with the lead. They go right side off the screen, drive baseline, try to pass it to the corner three, but it's deflected out of bounds by Davison. Michigan State will retain possession with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Deer burger is a must from every tag. Venison is the best. Deer, anything is good. Yep, I agree. Daryl, no way, sneaky freaky TV. It's against the law. Nope, not a steak guy. Ooh, not a steak guy. Interesting, Jay Sanders. I want to try deer steak. I like the NCAA March Madness. Me too, Salvador. Blue rare, says Max. John Clayton from ESPN passed away tonight. Oh, dang. Thanks for letting us know, Sarah. That's wild. I don't think he was that old, was he? How'd he pass away? Just kind of naturally or what? Sorry to hear that. Michigan State up 64-59. Only one turnover for Michigan State this half, only 2 for Davison. Both teams playing pretty good fundamental ball, apparently. Definitely not talking to anybody but the host. Don't care what y'all say. A bison burger. I love New York strip steak. Yep, I love that stuff. Nothing beats raw meat for the Uruguayan rugby team up in the Andes Mountains, 1972. I love deer meat, deer spaghetti, deer sausage, deer burgers. There you go, Ram. Look it up, people, says Al. 64-59. 7 on the shot clock. Spin move. Had a shot there. Didn't take it. They settle for a three-pointer, and it is no good. But we're going to have a foul on the floor by Davison, and now Michigan State is in the bonus. They'll shoot a 1-and-1 with 1:15 remaining in the second half. Slow, says Daryl. Weak. Yeah, hey, man, again, it takes a long time to get 9,000 subscribers. If you show the game, they're looking for it, man. You'll get kicked off. But yeah, no problem. You got it, bro. I will give you. You can try. I usually don't do this because then people could leave my stream. But we got regulars that aren't going to leave my stream tonight. So if you're still here, try Stream East. One word. STREAMEAST. Then if it works for you, come back and subscribe to the channel and thank me. I got to try it, says Colton. Brief illness at 67. Dang, that's wild. That's still young, man. Daryl's at Scargo is the best food. Thanks for all you do, Ray. You got it, Jack. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Now I want steak. Sorry about that. We're caught up. We're caught up with the chat. 66-59. Davidson on the drive. And another foul. It's going to be on Davison once more. And we have 1 minute left. Looks like State might escape this one. Davison folding down the stretch here. Daryl, get a TV, my man. I love tacos, says Jack. 32 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. We got the second half up and coming for Colgate, Wisconsin. UAB climbs within 12, but still only 2:46 left in that one. So got to believe that's over. Wait, I can go watch the game somewhere other than my hotel room TV and I don't have to be in here? Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't ban, please. Of course I wouldn't ban you. Are you really at a hotel all top? You on vacation? I love hotels, man. Not going to lie. I love hotels. Love being on vacation. That's one thing that I'm not there yet. I'm actually losing money as we speak, but really trying to work hard to make better money than what I ever did in corporate, and so I can have more money, more time. Because I really want to take my son on vacations. Hold on a second, guys. Tacos are amazing. Love them. I agree. Being a Floridian Gator also tastes really good. There you go. I've had Gator before. It is good. Big Ten or ACC? Who looks better so far? Ugh. Trying to think of the ACC games. I know the Big Ten hasn't looked great. What up, Brett? Good to see you, by the way. ACC, North Carolina looked fine. Duke looked okay. Virginia Tech didn't look good in their loss. ACC. Wake Forest didn't get in. Louisville didn't get in. Clemson didn't get in. I got to think about that. North Carolina State didn't get in. Daryl, did you hear me on Stream East? Look at Stream East. Try Stream East. Google STREAMEAST. I gotta say ACC. I guess, Brett. I only can think of 3 teams right now that were in the tourney, and they went 2-1. I know I'm missing some for sure. I'm drawing a blank right now. TCU is dominating Seton Hall. Yes, they are. 50-28 in that game. Well, the Big Ten is better than most thought when Wisconsin wins. Wisconsin will not win, depending. I try to tell you. I'm a flight attendant. I'm not on vacation. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got you. I thought about doing that back in the day. I want to try gator meat. Turtle, rabbit, and squirrel is good too. Is it true gator tastes like chicken? Everything tastes like chicken. I got a TV, just no cable. I just use a stack of streaming apps. Ray, one more dude. Cal's new nickname, Secret Snake Oil Man. Laugh out loud. I like it. This might be kind of personal. No need to answer, but does being single free up a bit of money for you? No, it's I would have thought yes, but rent is just so I live in a pretty Gary, you know where Taylor's is. Taylor's is pretty pricey, and that's where my son is or whatever. So I wanted to be close to him. And probably, if I could go back, I probably would have got a different apartment a little bit cheaper. And I may have thought about getting a 1-bedroom instead of a 2-bedroom. I got a 2-bedroom because I was going to try to work it out with my ex or whatever at the time. And so I was like, kind of got a 2-bedroom so we could have enough room if we did get back together. But no, so when you're paying rent by your own, I mean, my rent here is $1,200 a month. And you got your regular bills and stuff, and now I got child support, which is $700 a month, and I can tell you, I wasn't spending $700 a month. I wasn't like that. Child support's supposed to be. Child support's such a crock. Like, obviously, I want to support my son financially and pay what you're supposed to pay, but I pay $700 a month, and you're supposed to pay half of the responsibilities, like whatever my half, and Michelle, my ex-wife, is supposed to pay her half. So you can't tell me that my son costs $1,400 a month, even with daycare. But and then when daycare is gone, when he's in public school, $700 a month is way too much to be paying. So no, the answer is no. But if I can make some money or whatever doing Amazon, I can make do. I'll figure it out. Plus, I tithe. I tithe every week a full 10%, and I believe in that, and I think it'll come back to me. God will take care of me. 67-59. Michigan State with the lead after a second missed free throw, made the first one. 52 seconds remaining in this game. Looks like Sparty's might move on, but there is an and one right there. Davison makes it interesting. 67-61. Free throw up and coming. Living in a hotel. House burnt down Thanksgiving week. Won't be rebuilt for 6 more months. Sorry to hear about that, Bo Cephas. Sorry to hear about that, man. Hope everything goes accordingly, my friend. Colton, if you get Gator nuggets, then yes, it tastes just like chicken nuggets. There you go. Ray, in 1972, the Uruguayan rugby team plane crashed in the Andes Mountains. No GPS in those days. They battled Gangrene and frostbite. When food runs out, guess what? No medium rare here. That is crazy. I think I've heard of that story before, but that is wild. Garrett sometimes, says Colton. Wow, I really want to try it. You forgot Miami and Notre Dame. Okay, there you go. Miami and Notre Dame. Okay, so definitely ACC's outdoing Big Ten, Brett. What do you think? I heard you, bro, but you're doing a good enough job. I'm going to chill with you, my guy. Thanks, Daryl. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, that game's at the half. That Wisconsin game is. Should be starting up probably about 5-10 minutes, somewhere in that range. Foul there on Davison. The coach doesn't like it. I pay, says All Top. Colton, have you had quail gumbo? It's really good. That does sound good. You got some good recipes there, Rand. I pay $800 a month for a room in someone's house. For $1,200, you can buy Ray, says Dependent. Ray, I know I haven't. Jesus, $400 a month. Thank God my ex didn't trap me. $400 a month is what you pay, Colton? Goodness, man. I'd love to do that. I'm really thinking about like trying to find roommates or whatever, because not in this apartment, but maybe, like a 3-bedroom with another roommate, but trying to stay away from that. Roommates are, no matter how well you get along, it's tough to have a roommate, man. Things are still going to get annoying. Hey, Noon says, looking good. My man, what up? So good to see you, my friend. Appreciate that. Been a minute. 69-62. Thanks for being here. Michigan State with the lead, 40 seconds remaining. 3-point shot by Davison. Bang! It's up and in, 69-65. They're making this about as interesting as they can. Still 37 seconds left. Colton says, no, you pay $400,000. No, $400,000? What do you mean $400,000? What do you mean? 31 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. We're at commercial break here in this Michigan State Davison game. We'll get back to the Wisconsin Colgate game as soon as it comes back from halftime. 28-28 in that one. Colgate started off with a 9-2 lead. Wisconsin made a run thereafter. Colgate hit a bucket right at the end of the half to tie it up at 28. Starting on Tap Sports Trailer Park. Not a bad idea. I thought about getting into real estate, but it's kind of beyond me, man. That stuff looks confusing, to say the least. The UAB game, it's over now, 68-82. So I officially have a loss. But Michigan State's in good shape. TCU's in good shape. So Colgate wins and those two teams win. I'll be 15-1 today. Just got to find a roommate that matches their vibes or is a flight attendant and gone half the month. There you go. Not a bad idea, All Top. Nah, I'm going to try to figure it out. It would save me so much money, man. It is. Like my bills, I figured them out the other day, and I could I really can't get rid of cable. That's the only thing out of my whole bills that I could technically do without, but I stream, so at times, so it's hard to do that. And plus, you want to have a little bit of, you don't want everything to be nothing but bills that are boring. So, anyways, my bills, I'm very conservative. My car's paid off, and I'm still paying food, gas, and everything. It's about. It gets to up to about 30. It's usually about $3,300 a month. $3,300. That's a lot, man, for a single person to make. I don't make $3,300 a month. I'll tell you that. That's how I've run out of money so quickly. Davison gets the turnover. Michigan State throws it out of bounds. They are unraveling right now. It's 69-65, and it's now Davison ball. Man, oh man. Michigan State finding a way to blow this thing. I'm confused. How much do you pay for child support? $700 a month. $700 a month you got to pay for child support. I could have got a lawyer and fought that and stuff. The first initial thing they sent me was $1,200 a month. I was like, I told my ex, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not paying that. You can go ahead and just put the cuffs on me now. I'm going to jail because I'm not paying $1,200 a month. They just kill guys, man, on child support. 3-point shot missed by Davison. I think that was a rush, terrible shot, but look at another shot at it off the offensive rebound in the corner. Bad miss. Man, they had a shot there to bring it into one, wide open in the corner. My grandma does tie too. Not sure how to spell it. That's the way to spell it. I didn't know about it until a while ago. Yeah, I definitely tied. I actually tied off of that, some people might call me stupid because I don't make good money on you like I used to or whatever, but I still tithe on what I was making because you're supposed to tithe the full 10%. And I just was like, if I decrease what I'm tithing or whatever based on, and I have no clue what I was making on YouTube, because it's all over the place. So I was like, I'm just going to tithe what I was making in my corporate job. Because there's nothing against tithing more than 10%. So I was just like, I'm just going to remain faithful. And I still believe it's going to be the right thing to do in the long run. I believe in that. Get 2 sorority girls from Clemson as roommates. I would take that. I if I did find a roommate, I'd want it to be a female, honestly. I'm a pretty tidy guy. So that's one reason why it's tough having a male roommate. They don't call travel. They're going to call timeout for Davison. It's 71-65, Davison ball. Well, Ray, I told you I would finish 2-2. UAB lost, and TCU is too far ahead, I think, for Seton Hall to come back. Yeah, but you're going to lose the Wisconsin game. Didn't you pick Wisconsin? I'm in a seriously good place to win this PGA. Tomorrow is day 3, and I'm tied for first. There you go. My man. Usually more, yeah. Michigan, Illinois, OSU, Purdue, Michigan State are still in. Wisconsin will be. Yeah, but some of those didn't perform great and throughout, and obviously we lost a lot. My friend was paying $5,000 a month for child support. He is a realtor. Yeah, you can't. So it basically goes off of what your income is, which that's the worst thing. It's so dumb. How much does it cost to take care of the kid? That. Don't get me riled up now. I'll get riled up about this. How much does it cost to take care of the kid? That's what you should be paying. You should be paying half of that. That's it. Blake Griffin has to pay like tens of thousands of dollars, maybe like tens of thousands of dollars a month. Kelly Clarkson just got to where she has to pay like, somebody look it up. It was a lot. Davison with the layup makes it 71-68. She lost her case with her ex-husband, and she has to pay a ton in child support. My friend was, it's crazy. It should never go off your income. And what's worse is, let's say that I did really well on Amazon. I really start to make big bucks, and I make big bucks on YouTube. My ex-wife can then take me to court and get child support reevaluated. And she can then make, I don't want to go too far into it, but she could get it reevaluated and then make me pay off of what I'm making then. And the reason why we split was because of YouTube. So it already pisses me off thinking about it, because I'm like, watch me take off and you didn't support me or whatever, and then I take off, I make all this money, and then you try to get it. I'm thinking too far ahead, but it pisses me off to even think about that the system even would allow something like that. Why should you get any of my money? Like, $700 supports Trey, my son, that should be enough. Second free throw is missed by Michigan State. Davidson's going the other way with it, 72-67. 3-point attempt is up, and bang, it's hit. 72-70, 4.6 remaining here. Usually Moriah says a noon, and we are going to timeout. 4.6, man. Davison, it's unlikely Davidson's going to win this one, but they've made this about as interesting as they could when they were down by a lot down the stretch. Thanks, Daryl. Appreciate you, my friend. Big F that, and they do, and I hate that women should pay too, in my opinion. It's wild, man. Why not pay $1,200 a month to own instead of rent? Well, the market's so terrible right now, dependent. I sold in this market. I can't buy in this market. For one, I don't have enough for a down payment right now, but if I bought in this market, I don't think we're in a bubble, but we're definitely not in a good, it's one of the worst times to buy in the history, in my lifetime. Be a bad idea to buy a house right now if you don't need to. Please don't blow this MSU. I can't go 1-3 down the stretch. Please, Sparty. I think Sparty will hold on. A lot of people were saying SEC is the best conference. I think the tournament is telling us otherwise. Good point there, Terry. Hopefully tomorrow Michigan will prove it as well. Good to see you again, my friend. Yes, men get so effed in the A with child support. Here in Wisconsin, it's 15% of your pay for one child, 25% for two. I pay for two. It's horrible. Yeah, it's wild, man. How many kids do you have with your ex? I have one, just one. Thank God. If I had two, I'd be living under a rock right now. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't mind right now. Right now, 700 is like, it's not fair in my opinion, but 700 daycare's, a lot of money, daycare is like 600 a month. So it's pretty fair right now with daycare because that's about right or close to it. But once he's done with daycare and goes to public school, And then my ex was like, yeah, but then he's got to go on field trips and stuff like that. I'm like, that don't cost $600 a month. It's stupid. It's good. 700 is going to feel like a waste at that point. But whatever. I don't care. I will say this about my ex. Like, she is a nice person. So, like, I don't think I have to worry too much. I think I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I don't think she would do stuff like that, but who knows? I also didn't think she would leave. Ray, don't feel too cocky or confident, brother. It could and usually does come back to bite you in the arse. Yeah. Yeah, it does usually. Yep. Rest in peace, Kobe, number 24. Indeed. Black Mamba. That's awful. Thank God I wasn't trapped by my ex. She was so toxic. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. You got to look up red pill content. No, don't go that far. But I've been looking up red pill content on YouTube, and I've gone the whole other end, man. I've been a nice guy my whole life when it comes to women, and I'm done with them. That one rattles home. Michigan State almost missed that, and that would have given Davison a chance with still 3.9 seconds remaining. But now if Michigan State makes his second free throw, game's over as they'll go up 4. What up, Luke? You guys split because of YouTube? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. When we first split, we had a meeting. We met up or whatever a week later, and she said if I quit YouTube, she'd get back with me. And I was like, it's not about YouTube for me. It's about, like, for me, it's like your wife doesn't support what you're doing or whatever. And I can't get behind that. I'm not cool with that. So, and I just don't, that's not a reason to divorce. Couldn't you get the kids at that point? I didn't fight for the kids. She's a good mother. I didn't fight for Trey. She's a good mother. And I felt like he's in good hands with her. And I don't believe really, I don't like 50-50 custody. I think that's not good for the kid. In some instances, sometimes it can be. Wisconsin up 30-28. This game has started back up. Wow, you fired up about this now? I am. I'll get fired up about it. I don't get fired up about it as much for me. I'm more like, I get more mad about it because of the system. I'm like, it's such bullcrap. 30-28. Wisconsin up 8 with 18:35. I will go back to the Michigan State game because I still got 3 seconds left. Wisconsin's now up 32-28. Michigan State did make the free throw, so that game's all but over here. Yeah, it's up and in. Man, I wish he would have missed that first, even though I picked Michigan State. I wish he would have missed that first one because things could get out really interesting. Nonetheless, Davison shoots the 3, and they do make it. Splash. 74-73, 0.5 left. That is interesting because, obviously Michigan State would have played harder defense. They had to be careful about not fouling, but now as it stands, that first missed free throw was a big one. And Michigan State will catch it, and that will end it. 74-73, Michigan State closes out. So Sparty wins there. It's halftime, Ray. I'm going to leave the building like Elvis. Got to save energy for Saturday morning soccer games. Good luck with Colgate. My man, Al. Take care, brother. God bless you. 3-point shot, Colgate. Bang! It's up and in. 32-31. Make there by Tucker Richardson. I paid $700 a month for 14 and a half years, like $103,000 in child support. Goodness, Larry. Yeah, so you're paying what I'm paying. Yeah, not looking forward to it. I just wish I could go back and no, I don't. I'm blessed with my son. I wish I could go back and do away with the marriage, though. 3-point shot by Colgate again. Missed this time around, but they do get a second shot. Ball bounces their way. Another 3 by Richardson. Bang! He hits it. 34-32. Colgate takes the lead. Who do you think is going to win? Colgate, baby. Yeah, I meant they usually make you pay more than $700, even if you're semi-poor. Yep, they don't care. It should be like $200 in my opinion. That's not enough, Colton. Not for child support because daycare alone costs $600 a month. I think $550, $600 would be fair. So I'm not too mad about $700, but that first estimate was $1,200, and I wasn't doing that. I said I'm getting a lawyer if you make it $700. And yeah, I know I should have got a lawyer anyways, but I didn't want to take it there. Hoop and harm for Wisconsin. It's 34-34. They're going to the stripe to take the lead. It is Tyler Wahl at the line. He's playing very well today. He does make it 35-34. Badgers with the lead. You're right. If you buy a house right now, you're paying about 30% over market value. That's a horrible. Yeah. I don't think we're in a bubble necessarily, so I don't think the market's going to crash, but unless you absolutely need to buy a house right now, you should not buy a house. Not in this market. You're setting yourself back for years to come. It's like the new student loans right now. Don't do it. My house, it sold. My house I bought in 2018 for $165,000. I sold it for $230,000 in 2021, 3 years later. And right now it's worth $259,000. It's almost worth $100,000 more than what it was in 2018. Bang! Richardson with another three make, 37 all, Colgate in Wisconsin. 16-20 remaining. 46 in the house. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Richardson with 3 points in the first half, but he is heating up in this first 4 minutes of the second half with 9 points. 3 for 3 behind the arc. Wisconsin better get a handout on him. Dang, it's a close game in Greenville. It is indeed, Christian. Michigan State closes out 74-73, and they were up big late. Heartbreak about to happen in MSU. Nope, happened to Davison. At least you aren't my dad, Ray. He doesn't really pay child support, and he left the state right after I was born. Yeah, Tyler, I'm going to try to, we got a smaller crowd, so I'm cool, working back and forth in between conversations. So, I've heard a lot of stuff has gotten back to me from, mutual friends. I put in quote friends, and they're calling me a crappy father and all this stuff and everything else. And I'm like, okay, cool. Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. But I believe, I'll never not pay child support, and I'll always be there for my son. So we have what we needed as kids, indeed. I feel you on that, Ray. You know how much. Oh, we're at commercial break, by the way. 37-37. Great game as predicted. It's good, too, because it started late, and I'm still pumped up. I feel you on that, Ray. You know how much I love my ex's kid. Indeed. Really, bro, your ex is low for that. All women are messed up. Yeah, look, I'm saying, my ex is a good woman. She's a nice person. She's a really nice person. But as far as relationships goes, I think I got hosed pretty bad. Don't marry somebody if you're not going to, because YouTube's probably YouTube, anything can happen with your career wise or whatever. I think what happens is I've been seeing a lot on it during this year that I've been divorced or whatever. And I never heard of this word before, but it's called hypergamy. It's women subconsciously, they have a grass is greener on the other side syndrome. So she just kind of got content with life and bored. And once the shine wears off, women do this thing where they just even if it's not true, they think the grass is going to be greener on the other side and the next guy's going to meet their needs. And what happens is they meet this new guy and he's great to her at first and they say, oh, I made the right decision. But what happens, you get comfortable in a relationship. Everybody gets comfortable in a relationship. And so that guy's going to bore her or whatever the same way I quote unquote did. So that's what's going to happen in the long run. And I know it. And because it happens all the time with me, exes come back all the time. And my personal rule is no, you don't get, I gave this ex-wife more chances to possibly for us to get back together than usual because we had a kid involved and everything else. But once I'm done, I'm pretty done. I'll never say never, but I'm done at this point. I don't like to go back to relationships. You had your chance. Davison had range. Holy cow. Tom Izzo versus Coach K. There you go. Matchup we all wanted, right? Man, I wanted Davison to win against Michigan State. Yeah, I wanted State, though. I wanted State, Christian. I'm cool with it. I won the spreads as dependent. Looking forward to that. Izzo versus Krzyzewski one more time. Apparently, Izzo is Krzyzewski's 7-1 against Izzo in the tournament. I did not know that. 7-1. How often do you see him? Yeah, so that's part of the issue right now, Colton. I won't go too far into that. Not a ton right now is the answer to that. But what I'm supposed to see him is Wednesday through Saturday, and then 1 week, and then the next week I get him on Wednesday. So it's 3.5 days 1 week and 1 day the next. Only 104 days total a year. Stupid. I just think it's so stupid. I'm like, how can you I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. I get so mad about it. It's dumb. It's not what's best in the best interest for the kid. 15:34 remaining here in this game. 37-37 game. Colgate's ball. Cummings passes over to Richardson, who's got the hot hand here in the second half. He's going to shoot from deep. Heat check. Bang! He nails it from Curry range. Tucker Richardson is on absolute fire here in the second half. 15 minutes remaining. Colgate has a 3-point lead, and I like the way they look. Alley-oop there on the other end. It's up and in. Tyler Wahl, who's been the best player for Wisconsin today, in my opinion, he puts it up and in. I just think just way too many deadbeat dads, so what would you do to punish them? I just think just way too many deadbeat dads, so what would you do to punish them? To punish deadbeat dads? I don't know what they should do. I don't know. I'll say in a lot of instances, like, I'm not trying to be too overly male here, but, you know, a lot of times when deadbeat dads are deadbeat dads, the red flags all over the place, and the woman should not have had a kid with that person. But I understand that people get kind of like mesmerized in their relationship and stuff like that. So I mean, I just saying, I think that women need to take some kind of accountability or whatever for who they choose to have a baby with. And then when they have a baby with a good person, they should fight for that person a little bit more. Victory for MSU, indeed. Good win there. Good to see you, MSU Detroit. Lee Sung-jun with a quick three was next level. There you go. Yeah, it was. It's an awesome three. But too little, too late, right? Colgate with a 41-39 lead. MSU did get the W, indeed, Justin. I bought 3 years ago. That was good. That was a pretty decent time to buy, depending. That was just as the market was getting a little wilder. Yep, Michigan State 74-73 over Davison. We covered the end of it. 41-39 is your score. 14-24 remaining here in this game. Johnny Davis, step back. Misses. Colgate comes down with it, going the other way. Colgate working it around. Pass inside. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 14 remaining here in this game. 12 on the shot clock now. Dribble picked up. Back out to Nelly Cummings with 8 seconds left. Pass back to Lynch Daniels. He'll heave one. Bang! He drills it. Colgate on fire behind the arc. They're up 44-39. Does Phil have his own channel? No, he does not. No YouTube for Phil right now. He's just doing professional stuff. Go Blue tomorrow, 5:15, Michigan, Tennessee. I'll be here, my friend. Bang on the other end. Wisconsin's Johnny Davis hits a three. We're three heavy. Michigan State versus Duke. Got to love it. His own Coach K. You can get $1 million in like a year in you making bank. I think I'm going to make a lot of money in the future. I've never been money oriented, honestly, but I just feel like I've worked hard and I've planted my seeds and stuff, and I think it's going to happen. And I'm going to try to be smart with it. Steal there by Wisconsin going the other way on the fast break. Davison gets fouled. He'll go to the line for two to try to tie it up at 44. Oh my effing yes, and they get lazy and they eat a lot. Tomorrow, Michigan men and women play. Hockey is in the Big Ten championship as well. There you go. I like that. Thanks, Dependent. Badgers got to start defending better. Man, sometimes Colgate's hitting those threes, though, and good passes and stuff. I stuck it out for 27 years. Kids hit 18, and I bailed. Drama is not an endearing quality with a wife. That is like, I've had people in the past when this stuff gets brought up, they get mad. They're like, why are we talking about this or whatever? But I'm like, I don't know, man. We're all men, you know. It's kind of fun to talk about because, you know, my friends don't always want to talk about this stuff with me. They're still married and I'm okay with marriage. I'm not against marriage, obviously. I got married for a reason, but they're like enablers, you know. They do everything. They'll say, oh, my wife won't let me go out tonight. We have a guys' night on every Tuesday, and somehow that got canceled because the two married guys never showed up. They never wanted to come. They said their wife said they couldn't come. I'm like, your wife said you can't come? I just don't get that. I don't understand. I'll never understand that. That's probably why I'm not married, is because people like them do everything their wife says, so it makes me look bad. 3-point shot again for Colgate. Bang! It's pure once more. This time it's Ryan Moffitt. The whole team's hitting crazy with it. And that was the worry for most Wisconsin fans and across the board, people who picked Wisconsin, was Colgate's a good 3-point shooting team. Can Wisconsin get out on them? So far in the second half, not so much. Colgate is 6 for 7 behind the arc with the great equalizer. 12 minutes remaining here in the second half. Wisconsin working it around in the paint with the left, missed. But a putback there makes it 47-46. Good play there by Chris Vaught. My bad, homie. Didn't know. You good, man. Wow, this game. Yeah, it's a good one. Great one, actually. 47-46. Cummings on the drive with the left off the glass. He hits it. He's fired up. He's having a hell of a game. I don't think nobody has a perfect work anymore. I agree. No, they don't, says Dependent. I feel good about tomorrow and Sunday. Tennessee is favored by 6 and Villanova favored by 8. Yeah, I got Tennessee and Villanova in both of those, but wouldn't be too sad if Michigan gets the W, obviously. Another made basket there by Wisconsin. That was Tyler Wahl with the make. Wisconsin 8 of 13 this half. Colgate 7 for 10. A lot of those three-point shots, and it's 49-48. Yeah, this half is already, it was 28-28 at the half, so it's 21-20 here in the first 9 minutes. Offensive foul on Colgate. We're going the other way with it. Gen Z is screwed in terms of relationships. Yeah, I agree, Goated. Great point there. It's getting way, the women have just like gained all the control or whatever, and men just have to start manning up, man. Men got to start valuing themselves more, understanding what they bring to the table. Again, though, I'm the wrong person to listen to about this. I've been watching what's called red pill content, which is basically like saying, stop giving in to women. Just refresh the bracket challenge, and I'm back in first. There you go, all top. Good job, buddy. This is why I'm never having kids. So I love having a kid now. I love having my son. That's the only good thing that, that's the one thing that keeps me going about all this. Does anyone actually use Colgate to brush their teeth? I used to, Ollie. Good to see you, by the way. But I'm all crust nowadays. I actually have this other toothpaste. It's like a whitening toothpaste that I bought from a friend. It's really good. Rand, I'm with you on that. Says Colin. Who uses a toothbrush to brush their teeth? I use my finger. Just kidding. 100% just kidding. Random, you guys will like this. So Phil and I, we got 62 in the house, by the way. Please hit that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. I think I've told you guys this before, but I'm sure people missed it in past streams. One time Phil and I were drunk. It was me, Phil, and our friend Andy, and we were really drunk, and we'd been drinking for quite throughout the day or whatever, and our breaths all stank, and we had eaten hot dogs that day, and we hadn't brushed our teeth because we were out and about or whatever and stuff. And so we played this game because we were drunk, and we were like hugged up in like a triangle, and you had to, I know you guys are going to think this is gross, but that's just what college people are stupid in doing. We thought it was one of the funniest nights of our life. We all talk about it all the time because we could not stop laughing. We had to play this game where you had to like go to the person next to you and you had to breathe in his nose. You had to like breathe like like that. And the other person had to go and actually like sniff it in. and I have a light stomach, so that was a terrible game for me to play. But it was hilarious. I'm sorry. I know it's stupid, but it's just college. We're not the smartest people are going to college. It was a blast. Gary says the double standard is another thing that can make relationships and divorce hard, in my opinion. But then again, I don't know much. Gary, you're wise beyond your years, man. I think you do know much. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit. I'm going to tell you, like, I've lost all faith in women because, like I said, my ex is a really good person. I would have never thought this would happen. Nobody thinks they're going to go through this, but some people are just oblivious to who they're married to. But I have my flaws in a marriage or whatever as a husband and as a father, but I definitely wasn't bad. I would say I was pretty good. And the thing about me for marriage is if you don't like something that somebody's doing or whatever, if you think they could be better, like that's what marriage is. You're supposed to work on that together and try to like improve areas where you could be doing better. And you're supposed to be honest with each other and open and communicate. And that didn't happen. And I don't think it's my fault. I know a lot of people don't think things are their fault, but I can't imagine somebody. I would have never left my marriage. I don't believe in it. And I think it's a weak excuse for leaving somebody. And they've made it so easy for women just to leave and just say, okay, I quit. Like it's a 6th grade breakup or something instead of a divorce where a kid's involved. 49-48. And I know people probably feel guilty about me letting all this air out, but I don't care. I'm all cool with it. If I wasn't over it, I wouldn't talk about it. Colgate backing down. In the paint, up and in. Hoop and the harm makes it 51-48. Free throw up and coming. That was Jeff Woodward with a big, strong move down low, and he's got a beard, so I like him. If anyone deserves to have their channel explode, it's you, Ray. You are genuine, great at interacting, entertaining, and knowledgeable. Thanks, Hummus. I appreciate that, my friend. I think we'll get there one day. I'll keep working hard. Thanks, buddy. The wife said you can't come excuse very common. Most of the time they just don't want to go. Wait, the wife said you can't come excuse very common. Most of the time they just don't want to go. Yeah, I mostly get that, but it was trivia night and we just drank beer. They wanted to go. They want to go. One of them does for sure. The other one, maybe I can get where you're saying on that. They do it all. I'm just like, this is silly. But yeah, I get what you're saying with that. Pass inside to Wisconsin's big man down low. Lower in the shoulder. I feel like that might have been an offensive foul, but nothing called nonetheless. 52-50. With Michigan State winning, my west side of the bracket is still perfect. There you go. That's usually what happens. You usually have one region that's a big mess in your bracket and one region you're doing really well in. For me, that's Michigan's region. I'm doing pretty well in that one. 52-50. Actually, I lost the UAB game, so I've only lost one game in that region. And that's a walk there by Colgate. We'll go the other way with it. Wisconsin ball. My ex told me that stuff I still went. I didn't care. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you have to, man. Getting time with your boys is important. There's a lot of scoring for a Wisconsin game. Yeah, I agree. It's 9:43 left. My prediction was 64-63 Colgate, so I think it's going to be more scoring than that. Man, am I going off tonight or what? That's some great ball play by me, right? Yeah, Tyler, indeed. Son, the refs want Wisconsin to win. I haven't noticed any kind of bias refereeing or officiating. All right, here we go. Colgate now with it, 52-50 with the lead. Woodward on the drive, picks up his dribble, passes it out. 20 on the shot clock for Colgate. 52-50 lead, 9 minutes remaining. Woodward back with it. He wants the shot here. He's going to pass it off, though, and he's going to get an offense foul. Arya, what up, my friend? Says, yo, what up? You going to stream Duke MSU Sunday? Also, I'm going to drop in tomorrow for the stream. Go Blue. My man, Arya. Yeah, I'm doing 4 games tomorrow. Let me see. I don't think they'll have the times yet for Sunday's games. So, no, they don't have the times yet. I'll probably do Michigan State Duke. I don't see why I wouldn't. The games that entice me on that are on that day are Texas Purdue looks tempting. Houston, Illinois looks good. Ohio State, Villanova, Michigan State, Duke. Those all look good. The only hesitancy I have is after church. I'm streaming on Sunday for sure. Probably 3 games at least, maybe 4. So the only one that's question to mark when I say maybe 4 is after church. Can I get back in time to get it going? We'll see. So hopefully that game will be later in the afternoon. I obviously would like to cover that game. I think it'll be a great one. 52-50. Good to see you, Arya. Colgate with the ball with 8.5 minutes remaining. My Raiders taking care of business. Fade away. Missed. My man Ray was probably throwing up. Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough day. Man, that game was stressful, but the Spartans pull out the W. Indeed, Saints. Very stressful. Been some good ones here late in the afternoon. This one, no exception. Against the backboard, bangs it in. Stephen Kroll. 53-52. Banks open on Friday night. 8 ties in this game. 7 lead changes. Biggest leads are Colgate by 7 and Wisconsin by 4. Ain't no one perfect. It's why God made us. I agree. Colgate on the drive. Pull up jumper. Misses. Colgate going a little cold here. But that's happened a few times, and they've found their way around it. Davison at the foul line. He misses back iron. Rebounded. Davison's had a tough day. I've been in about 4 very serious relationships, and I've been faithful for every one, and every female cheated. Women don't even know how to stay faithful. It's so bad now, and you are right. I've been cheated on plenty. I really feel like the better you treat them or whatever. Like, this was my longest relationship, this past one. We were together for 7 years and married for 5. And it was the one time that I had more of a backbone than usual. But I guess not enough. But it's not coincidental that that's my longest relationship, is the one time I had more of a backbone. I really believe that, man. Your ex currently watching the stream, punching air. I know she comes in on streams and stuff like that every now and then. I just don't know when, but I doubt it. She used to go to bed really early back in the day. But I don't care, man. I don't care if she sees. She can. I mean, it ain't nothing that she needs. She should know all that stuff anyways. They don't though. They don't take accountability for their end. Man, you talk about anything you want. I do. It's my stream, right? Thanks, Daryl. I appreciate that. Colton says, Rand, that's funny. She probably is. She probably is. I heard I'm being talked about all the time. Things get around, man. That's why you shouldn't talk about people. I do it like this. I'll say anything. I won't say I'm that person. You ever have people who say I won't say anything that I won't say to their face, but most of the time they don't really mean it. I'm not that way. I'm a nice guy, but if you disappoint me or cross me, I'll say things and I'll say them to your face too. 73 in the house. Thanks for being here. Great game we got going on. I'm actually shocked we got 73. It's 12:15 on the East Coast. 53-52. We're at commercial break. Man, after the tournament, no real exciting sports till NFL college football. Yeah, I won't be on too much, are you? But we'll see. I guess NBA playoffs. Yeah, I'm not going to be covering the playoffs this year, though. The playoffs, just at the summarization, like, you see all these views I'm getting. Like, I'd get like 20,000, 30,000 views a stream. It was a ton, but I'd end up with like $12 for the stream because it's just a bunch of views from the Philippines and stuff. And they don't run ads on that because, they're only going to run ads to American people that are watching, American viewers, because that's where the ads are from. So it's crazy. It's just a lot of work for not a lot of money, and I don't even like the NBA like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to cover too much anyways because I'm doing other work. But you guys know that. I'll be back full time as quick as I can. I'll admit you were right about Colgate Ray. It was fun messing around with it though. My man Joker, yeah, always fun. I knew I was right about Colgate. I don't know if they're going to end up with the win, but I knew they'd be competitive today. It's a good matchup for them. They can shoot that 3 ball, and that's proven to be true. Put the crown on your head in his stomach. Crown of your head in his stomach. Play tough, boys. There you go, Tyler. Go Big Ten. 6-9 is possible. Really, we would be 6-3 if we win this one. That's crazy. I didn't think we were doing that well. I didn't think we were doing poorly, but I thought we were doing a little bit worse than that. I'm an Iowa State fan. Go Colgate. There you go. Good win today for you guys. Congratulations. I can't wait to wrestle again. There you go, Colton. War Eagle. Best of luck to you guys throughout the tournament. I got y'all going to the Final Four, my friend. I got to go soon. Might chat later, but my brother and I have an archery tournament early in the morning, so I got to get some sleep. Great stream today, Ray. I'll be on later tomorrow for sure. My man, Garrett, appreciate you. God bless you, brother. And best of luck in your archery tournament, my friend. I didn't know you did archery. That's awesome. I got a friend that whose daughter does archery. Best of luck, brother. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming. OG22, War Damn Eagle. There you go. Stream from church. Yeah, no joke. I think you guys would like my church. Rebound there on the miss. Wisconsin going the other way. Go Blue dependent. It looks to me that based on where it is placed on ESPN, OSU Nova won't be until later in that day. That's good. That'd be good. But I don't know if that means anything. I think they just have it in random order. But who knows? Who knows? Spin around with the right hand. That's no good, and it's a foul on the loose ball by Wisconsin. Refs are keeping Wisconsin in it. Jabari Smith with the slam today. There you go. Colgate toothpaste. You know this, but you just have to remember God does everything for a reason, and it will eventually work out for you. I agree. I believe in God's purpose. I'm just following it. Patience is hard, but it's something that you got to keep. Amazing. Only one perfect bracket named Cody Baker remains via ZBS. That's awesome to have an undefeated. I mean, I had a great day today, and I'm still at best going to be 15-1. I'm still got a loss. UAB let me down. Missed shot there by Colgate. 6:15 remaining. Colgate's gone absolutely cold. They're going to have to find some fire. I think they should take some threes. It's been 4.5 minutes since they've made a shot. I think they need to take some threes. They keep trying to go inside, and it's like you're lighting it up behind the arc. Missed on the 3 ball, but Johnny Davis comes down with it, up and in, hooping the harm, makes it 55-52. And Colgate better be careful here because Wisconsin could run away with it if they don't get it, start shooting better. Badgers going to win, just saying. Looks like it. Well, I mean, looks like they're in good shape. I'm brushing my teeth right now with Colgate. There you go. My worst region is the East with 4 wrong. Every other bracket has 2. That's also if UW wins. There you go, Tyler. I've been Badgers fan for 23 years. Nice. True to the core. They better do some. They up 3 right now with a Johnny Davis free throw up and coming. Yo, what up, NBA? Free throw is good. 56-52. Try 7 years and was about to propose. Then she left. That's what they do, Caleb. Colton. Colgate needs to stop giving up so many second chances opportunities. Yep. Got to get the rebound. Been some lucky bounces for both teams, though. lot of deep misses. Woodward passes the ball out, almost walks beforehand. Ferguson's going to pass it out. 3-point shot. That's the hot hand of Richardson, but he cools down there. He misses that one. Colgate gets the offensive rebound. Again, another lucky bounce. Richardson passes it off, and it'll be an offensive. No, it'll be a defensive foul. Dude, men are better women than women. NCAA swimming champ is a dude as well as the woman of the year, Rachel. Hey, you guys need to look at my bracket. It almost rules. There you go, Christina. Hope you must be doing well. Big Ten represent Michigan, Purdue, MSU, OSU, and possibly Wisconsin. 5 teams will be decent in the second round. Yeah, I think so. And Illinois, you forgot Illinois, Preston. What up, Preston? Good to see you, my friend. Step back shot. That's missed by Cummings. Colgate, absolutely ice cold, over 5 minutes without a make. I have Wisconsin to win the whole thing, and if they lose, I'll cry. I don't know why you picked Wisconsin to win it all, my friend. Where's the game? It's on TBS, and it's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Colgate. 5 minutes exactly left. I don't know, says Lil Duck. I totally forgot Illinois, too. Indeed. My church is chill and fun. I love it. I love my church. I love it, love it, love it. Refs are fair? I think so. Who on YouTube does NBA playoffs play-by-plays? I just love play-by-plays and want to watch NBA playoffs. I did it last year, Tyler, but not this year. Troxel, that's Troxel, Sports Streams. He does it. Valhalla does some NBA playoffs. Valhalla Sports Talk. Sports Fury is the one that most people watch. Sports Fury. It's 2 guys. I like them. They're good. And Behind the Arc Basketball. 3 seconds left. Cummings on the 3 misses. Doesn't hit iron, so it'll go to Wisconsin. And Colgate is just hitting a brick wall here. God uses women for character development. Yeah, no joke. I always said it's hard to beat a team who shoots so many threes no matter what the seeding. This proves that. I agree, but Colgate falling to pieces right now. 4:20 left. 3-point ball by Wisconsin. Missed there. Rebound by Woodward. All the love, says Ziggy. What up, Ziggy? Appreciate that. Can Michigan beat Tennessee? They can. They're going to have to play well, Miles. Gonna have to play better than they did in the first half against Colorado State and throughout the season too. Woodward almost walks again. He passes it out. That's got to be a foul. They don't call it. That's definitely a foul. Still though, Tucker's got to get back on defense. That was a foul. I got to see the replay, but 10-0 run for Wisconsin after being down 52-48 in the last 6:21. Colgate hasn't scored in 6 minutes and 21 seconds. I don't know how they're going to win without making buckets. I want to see the replay, man. That's got to be a foul. What you just call me, LMAO? I have had that happen a lot, and I don't know why. What did I call you? Caleb. I called you Caleb because I think so. I seen the Caleb early a second ago before that. Divorce. Plus, I'm talking a mile a minute. So, divorce court meets basketball court. Yeah, I'm here for all the help. Lawrence, yes, says Colton. I've just been listening. I get that women do harmful things sometimes, but guess what? So do men. I wouldn't make generalizations like I'm hearing. I don't know. Humans do harmful things. Yeah, they do. But they do it differently. Men do bad things too. I agree with that. And one thing about generalizations is generalizations can be accurate if it's like a good sample size and a vast majority. I mean, I would argue that I'm almost 35 years old. I've dated a lot of women, so I feel like I have a pretty decent sample size to go off of. Either I'm dating all the worst women in the world, or they all have some things in common. So I agree to disagree, my friend. Looks like Colgate is getting tired. I think they ran away from the 3 ball, and Wisconsin started to defend the 3 ball a little bit better. They started going inside, and they aren't hitting down low. Yo, what's up? Long time. It's been a minute, Mo. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Dependent says slam. Dependent says on Wisconsin. Ugh. I wanted Colgate, obviously, in this one. I am so tired. I'm so tired. Have you seen the Johnny Depp Amber Heard drama? I have not, my friend. That's with the last game, says Christina. Or the problem is you, says James. Whatever you say, brother. I don't care what you say. I mean, if you know everybody I've been with, they're also over. They're also not married or anything like that. They've never had a relationship stay. So what's your point there? Come on here to see updates, but all I see is misogyny. Bye. See ya. Peace. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. This is my stream, not yours. Maybe it's the type of women you're attracted to. I bet you wouldn't say things like that about your mom or sister. I'd say it about my sister. My ex, I said it multiple times, my ex is a good person. So I don't know what you're, I feel like I chose a good person. They just give up too easily. I see everybody's feelings getting hurt in the chats, though. Keep them coming. Score here is 56-52. Colgate has not scored in 6 minutes and 21 seconds. Wisconsin on a 10-0 run after trailing 52-48. 3:54 remaining. Raiders in trouble here. Over a 50% divorce rate, over 80% filed by women. Most women already having another lover on the other side of the fence. Yes. Yeah, but I'm a misogynist and biased. That's a true fact, by the way, Bo Cephas. Proven. Women give up. It's a foul there on Wisconsin as Woodward once again almost walked. Wisconsin on a roll. I just got on. What's going on? Laugh out loud. Women talk. Biggest red flag is when your girlfriend hates men. She will be talking to 5 men behind your back. I've dated a girl one time where I went to, I lived in South Carolina, and I went to the Tennessee-South Carolina game at Tennessee. And when I got back, her phone went off or whatever. And I better not go into too much detail, but her phone had 2 messages, and they both showed up, and it was 2 different guys, and she had sex with them both that day while I was at Tennessee. And then she wanted to have sex with me that night. And I left or whatever because I knew that, and I dumped her. But she was trying to make me the 3rd guy that she had sex with that day. It's crazy. We're at a commercial break. It's still 56-52. Yeah, bro, they have everything in common, says Max. NBA says red. Yes, sir, says Bo Cephas. We never had women talk during the football season, LOL. Hey, I'll talk about anything on the stream. If it gets brought up, I'll talk about it most of the time. I say we just all turn gay. That's a great comment, Rand. Not happening either, though. That'd be even worse. You men are gross. You got this, says Little Duck, my man. 4 out of 5 exes cheated, but oh well, I'm me, and if you don't like me, don't let the door hit you on the way out. There you go, Colin. Stay true to yourself, my friend. I came here because my stream crashed out, and laugh out loud, this guy, says James. Tyler's bum. Appreciate you, Tyler. $2 super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Says, I know there are a lot of time left, but seems I'm right, bro. Looks good for you. Yeah, Colgate just hit some kind of ice cold brick wall, man. 6-point deficit now. They were up 4, man. They cannot score. Somebody put something on the basket. Lid on the basket. All right. I'm just going to get rid of, for now on, I'm getting rid of anybody who says something negative. I can handle it, but I don't care. I don't like you. I don't want people that I don't like on my channel. 85 people in the house. Thanks for being here. Please do hit that like button if you like it. If you don't hit the dislike. I don't care. Bum. Tyler with a $1 super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. What are you doing? $1 for every point that Wisconsin's going to win by? It's night and everyone is tired, so we can talk about this. Yeah, I'm tired. I am tired. Not turning gay, cheaper to pay to play. Pay them to leave, not for the fun. I'm going to sleep because I'm tired. Me too, Christina. I might sleep on the stream. Have a good night, my friend. 58-52 is the score. Wisconsin with the lead. 87 in the house. We got, let me see what time is. 3:33 on the button remaining. Who you pulling for, as Connor? Colgate, my friend. But I don't mind that much if Wisconsin wins. Do you believe in Bigfoot? I do not, my friend. I do not. Do you? How good is your bracket right now? It's better. I was 7-9 yesterday, which was terrible. I'm 14-1 today, so I am 21-10. I got Colgate in this game. My Buckeyes going all the way, even though I never watched any of their games this season. I'm way too busy. I don't know about all that. Tough one against Nova on Sunday. Should be a good game, though. Probably be covering it, Mo, on Sunday. Nova and Ohio State. Yes, Patrick says Colton. Man, I am tired. It is hitting. I only know 2 couples in my family that haven't been divorced. It's sad. Yeah, it is. I am glad to find this stream as the game is not on TV here in China. Thanks, my friend. Happy to be here. Colgate at the free throw line now. Have you seen the new Batman movie? I have not. I've never really gotten into those kind of movies outside of Dark Knight. I really liked it. First free throws up and in by Jeff Woodward. If UM gets further than OSU, Ray, I will send you $40 in the next round that UM plays in. There you go, Tyler. Appreciate that. Now I know what to root for, as if I wasn't rooting for that already. You're the man. I have 3 losses currently total, 4 if Colgate wins. That's pretty dang good, Connor. How many brackets did you do? 51% free throw show, they said, makes 2. That's good. Saw it twice and have seen tracks and heard it 3 times, says Patrick. There you go. It's pretty awesome. Johnny Davis on the drive with his right hand makes it 60-54. Wisconsin on top of Colgate just going ice cold. Wisconsin's hitting all over the place, man. Davis now with 18 points on 7 of 18 shooting. Overrated Dark Knight, not so much. 10, says Connor. All right, see, that don't count. Can only do 1, my friend. Down low, up and in for Keegan Records. It's 60-56. Colgate hanging in there. 2:50 remaining. Johnny Davis now with it, going left side. Switches course, goes right, and they're going to call foul on the ball. Wisconsin's in the 1-and-1 bonus here. Badgers are killing it. Yeah, they're on fire right now, that's for sure. Colgate unable to put them out right now. Just late getting to the gap to try to stop penetration. 1-1 here for Davis. If Eminem is the absolute rap god, Ray is the absolute play-by-play god, guys. My man, appreciate you. Free throws up and in by Johnny Davis makes it 61-56. Low-key and shamefully, last time I really paid attention to the Buckeyes basketball team, Jashawn Tate was still on the team. Ooh, Mo, you sound like a real fan. 101 in the house. Thanks for being here, guys. Please do hit that like button if you don't mind. I'll give it to them. Colgate has a ton of talent, though. They do. If they just wouldn't have got ice cold right there in the mid portion of the second half. Put a lid on that dang basket, man. Man, that was a good look there, but ball's out of bounds on Wisconsin. Good look by Moffitt. It is my opinion it's good, but it's not the best thing. The Joker, though, perfect. I've never seen the Joker now. Wisconsin, go ahead. Yep, I only follow the football team religiously, says Mo. Good deal. At least you're honest. Records on the drive. Come on now. I knew that was going to happen. Got the ball stripped. He's like dribbling it like all the way up to his chest. Like looking down. Come on, man. How much liquor do you have in that Gatorade bottle? None. I'm not drinking. Charge on Wisconsin. Colgate will get possession back. 2:06 left. 62-56 is your score. Johnny Davis is the X factor for the whole tournament. I like Kemba Walker. That's a stretch dependent. I like Johnny Davis, but Kemba Walker was like, that's pretty rare what he did in the tournament. Prediction on Michigan versus Tennessee game. Michigan 72-70, Bo Cephas. Is this the last game of the night? It is, my friend. I'm going to bed after this. I'll be here tomorrow, though. 4 games tomorrow, 3 or 4 games on Sunday. 4 points in the last 8+ minutes for Colgate. And it's out of bounds on Colgate. I have lost interest in superhero movies since Endgame. Understandable. The Joker in Dark Knight is perfect. I agree. That's Heath Ledger, right? Do you drink it all? Yes. I mean, the channel is called On Tap Sports. We used to drink beer on these streams like crazy, but trying to slow down a little bit because I'm playing, I'm working hard or whatever on my health and stuff. So, Court, yes, it is, says Tyler. 96 in the house. Thanks for being here. If you're not subscribed already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. This is On Tap Sports. We cover all the sports all the time, including the entirety of March Madness. Yep, got everybody in the chat. 102 in the house. They're looking to see who it's out on. Yeah, actually, they're mainly paying attention to the clock because it's definitely out on records. Colgate just sloppy down the stretch, man. So disappointing. No 14 seed's going to win this first round if Colgate continues on with this disgustingness. What movies have you seen lately? Not many. I can't even think of. I haven't seen any newer movies. Nothing. Once your channel blows up, I'm going to laugh watching you try to keep up with the comments and go. I've told my people over and over again, like, I'll do the best I can, but I got to be one of the. I do give myself a pat on the back for that. I got to be one of the best at keeping up with comments. Sometimes at the detriment of people who, like, that whole flood of people that came in whining or whatever. We want play-by-play. Yeah, I get it. I don't stop. Like, I give play-by-play when it's happening. Like, it's almost like these people really aren't watching the game on their. I mean, I get it. Some of them don't have cable and they're listening in. If I'm not talking about the game, that means it's at a commercial break, 62-56 is the score. Wisconsin with a 6-point lead. 1:39 remaining here in the second half. Everyone sub to this man. He is the best. Thanks, Tyler. God bless you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Congrats on being right, because Wisconsin just now buried a three. Bang, bang. 65-56. This game's pretty much wrapped up. Colgate with a valiant effort, but terrible down the stretch. Awful basketball down the stretch. After playing really well throughout, 3-point ball of their own, they'll miss. Well, but it looks like Wisconsin's about to put the cap on. Thanks again, Tyler, on the toothpaste, or maybe the tube of their season has just ran out. Good ones. I like it, hummus. Do you like eating kitty cat? Of course. My Cavs doing great this season. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. What a turnaround for them. People are stupid. Yeah, they are. I try not to get annoyed. I try not to get annoyed by that stuff, but obviously I was tonight. It's crazy. Obviously, you must be the problem. Obviously, you're the problem. It's like, all right. Are you? I mean, I was wondering if those were females commenting. I'm like, because that'd be the only reason why they would get so bent out of shape about it. Bang, says Dependent. Man, you're the best I've ever seen with the comments. It's crazy, actually. For sure, you were one of the best. Keep it up. Thanks, Daryl. God bless you, bro. Appreciate that. I told you, bro, that's how we do, says Tyler. You did well in these first rounds, man. We're going to see what happens down the stretch. I'm going to catch up with you. That's it. It's over. I think so too, Dave. You tired yet? I'm exhausted, man. My eyelids are like almost shut. This is day 2. We've gone 8 games in the last 2 days. We got 7 or 8 more left, but we'll go strong. I think Sunday's the day where I'm going to be like, ugh. Have a great night, Ray. See you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good one, Joker. God bless you, brother. Have a good night, buddy. Wisconsin, says Zachary. What up, Zachary? Good to see you, man. Laugh out loud, people. Yeah, no joke. Sometimes I'm okay. Sometimes I can really handle negative comments, and sometimes I'm terrible at it. Tonight I was terrible at it. Davis for 3, misses, front iron. Because I mean, it's annoying when people come on your channel or whatever and tell you what to talk about or whatever. It's like, you can kick rocks. You don't got to be here. I don't even know who you are. You ain't earned your spot in this on this channel to be talking to me like that. Another 3 by Colgate, missed. Tap back out. We got 20 seconds left. 9-point lead for Wisconsin. Cummings gets trapped, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. What do you think about Deshaun Watson trade? I think they paid too much and gave up too much, personally. I don't like it for the Browns. Do you do sports picks, laugh out loud? I'm not very good at picking, to be honest with you. No, I don't give them. I wouldn't copy off of me. Let's put it that way. Colgate got a little cocky. Wisconsin quietly opened up a can of whoop ass. Yeah. I think Colgate just for one, I think they stopped going with the 3 ball they were on fire. They were 6 of 7 to start the half, and they kind of went away from it. And yeah. But on top of that, Wisconsin really, like you said, they quietly opened up a can, and they started to put a lid on that defense. People are stupid for sure, and to those people talking crazy, kick rocks. I agree. Big day tomorrow. I'm excited about basketball and hockey. Go blue. Go blue, baby. Going to be a good one tomorrow. When will you stream the rest? Because Saturday and Sunday you are, then is that it? No, so Saturday and Sunday, and then the tournament starts back up on Thursday, Colton. There's 4 games on Thursday, 4 games on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday next week. Bro, I told them to kick rocks right after I told them to kick rocks. That was funny, my guy. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, after you told him. Yeah. I mean, I believe in that, man. I don't have to, I'm working my butt off. I've worked my butt off on this channel or whatever. I think, at some point you earn the right to like have a little bit of discretion over your channel or whatever and what kind of people you want in on it. Like some people are like, well, you can't lose, that's somebody that's a potential subscriber. It's like, I don't want that person to subscribe to me. I don't need people. Everybody knows this here. I don't need people to agree with everything I say. I just need people to not be rude about their disagreements. I have an opinion. You have an opinion. Say them. That's fine. But to sit there like they were going after me personally. Give me a hell yeah, LMAO. Hell yeah. Who names a college after a toothpaste? The toothpaste did come first, so it could quite be that Colgate was named after the toothpaste. Got you, boss, says Colton. Over under 4 inches. Come on now. Come on. God, maybe 5'6". You think he's going to also not give me over 4 inches? I got North Carolina beating Baylor. I think they could, but I'm going to go Baylor in that one. This mod has been here in all the stream, LMAO. My man, Colton. Appreciate your hard work, buddy. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We got 6 seconds remaining here. Obviously, this game's pretty much over. Actually, the toothpaste is named after the college. Laugh out loud. Just kidding. Unless, well, we actually had that earlier, Hummus. It was a trivia question, and the toothpaste was made before the college. So it's which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm actually going to close out now. There's only 4.6 left, so no way that Colgate can come back now. Come on, bro. Ray has to be more like 10 to 16 inches. I don't think I'd want it to be that. I'm going to go ahead and head out, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow for the starting with the North Carolina Baylor game, and we'll do 4 games throughout. Wisconsin, good win over Colgate. I was wrong on it. That stinks too. I got Colgate in the Sweet 16. That was my biggest surprise pick. And it's not so much. Colgate that got ice, bro. Imagine being 7-5. All right, I'll haul at y'all later, guys. Have a blessed night. Thanks for everybody for being here, man. It's been a fun day, and we will do it all over again tomorrow on Saturday. Take care, guys. God bless. Good night, Daryl. Take care, buddy.